Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Kansas Viking. What this is going to be, it's going to be a kind of super cut of all my reactions. So just kind of like, if I react at all to a clip, I'll put it in here. And for those of you who might be checking this video out and have no idea what the movie trivia Schmoedown is, basically it is a movie trivia league. There are 4 divisions in it. There are teams and singles, which are the main ones, and it's basically all movies for those 2 divisions. Then you have Innergeekdom, which is like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, any superhero movie, all that geeky, nerdy stuff that we all love, and then Star Wars. So those are the 4 leagues. The most common matches will come from the singles and teams, and what makes all these matches so much fun is that there is this thing called kayfabe, which is a professional wrestling term for like drama and storylines and everything. So you have heel characters and face characters, good guys and bad guys. They joined factions and they basically kind of war against each other, and factions usually have matches against each other with their various players in them. So right now we are in the middle of a Innergeekdom tournament, and a heel right now is kind of manipulating the strings of the commissioner of the league, and he kind of made this Innergeekdom tournament come out of nowhere, and so this is really exciting for a guy like myself who loves Innergeekdom matches. Jason Inman, my champion, he is the champion of this league. He's a Kansas boy like myself. Go Team Trek. Basically, what is happening here is that we're in round 1 of the tournament, and this is Mike Carlson versus Eric Zipper. I love Mike Carlson. He is on this show called Movie Fights on Screen Junkies a lot, and he's probably my number 3 fighter in that. Of course, you got Dan Merle, who's my favorite Schmoedown and Movie Fights and Screen Junkies personality, the GOAT, and then Scott Mance is my 2nd favorite fighter on Screen Junkies Movie Fights. I just love his enthusiasm, and that's why I love Team Trek so much. Hashtag Botanicus. Love him. Yeah, and he's going up against Eric Zipper, part of World's Finest. They're going up against the Shire Wolves sometime for a #1 contenders match, and so that's really exciting because I love the Shire Wolves. I mean, I love so many people. I've been watching a lot of Q&As with Kristian Harloff, his carpool Q&As about the Schmoedown, and from the way he's talking about Eric Zipper, and the way that the rundown guys have been talking about Eric Zipper, I am excited to see what he can do. I hope Mike Carlson pulls this out because I really want him to go far in this. I hope he's been studying because based on his 5-way performance, his debut, he's good, but he's not good enough to go very far in the tournament. So I really hope he's good. The match is about 40 minutes, so I'm expecting a TKO. Or the match just went really quickly, I don't know. But I'm expecting either a TKO or just barely not a TKO. So let's get to the match. I am super excited for this. Let's go.
Alright, so this is a lot of bullshit. First of all, there's no reason why you all were not involved in the live event. Not the first one, nor the second one. Secondly, there's also no goddamn reason you all are not in the collision. Something has to give, or I am going to snap.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Does he have a contract in his
I got
hand?
some news about the Collider Collision.
Okay.
All right, Stacey Howard, you are going to be at the Collider Collision facing Mark and Draco.
Finally!
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
And not that. Janine, you are also going to be at the Collider Collision.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Facing
Facing what?
Mark and Draco.
Wait, how did...
And Stacey Howard. It's a triple threat match. Aren't you? I'm so glad we get 2 Viper Squad in here. It's going to be great.
Yes.
Congratulations.
4 in 1.
Yep. It's a triple threat. It's a triple threat. I'm so excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be really good.
2-0.
I like
you
this
guys
a
do it.
lot.
See you on the collision. It's going to be great. Really exciting.
So good.
Hey.
Let's go, Mark and Draco. My boy, Fight Club.
We gonna figure this out. Let's get his ass stoked.
Oh, I love Jay. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's pulling the strings. Oh, yes, Mike. I am loving Mike's heel turn. Like, I love Mike heel. Fan favorite returns. Mike Carlson. Love Wound Finest. Their match against the Kingsmen. One, I'm not sure if it's in my top 10 yet, but it's top 20 for sure of the year. I have a list that I'm doing. I'm ranking all the matches and stuff, so yeah, I'm excited. Love that Innergeekdom green. I'm sure Emma Fife is very happy about that. Woo!
Welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. It's the Innergeekdom
And we got Mark and Kristian.
I love a good tournament.
This is my favorite combination. You can't beat a Schmoes.
I shop at Old Navy, so I don't trust zippers. Kristian, they break frequently. Will he crumble under the lights tonight? And as far as Mike Carlson goes, be able to top that feat here today.
Well, he just have to fall asleep, and maybe he can do that.
Kind of,
it's going to be very interesting here to hear what these two have to say about each other.
Spin is just oof.
My name is Mike the Answer Man Carlson, and I'm back to do what I do best, which is
hashtag
answer questions.
Botanicus.
I never thought I'd say this, but I want to give a big thank you to Mike Kalinowski, who, despite being evil now, is very helpful to me personally. I get to play in this Innergeekdom tournament, apparently.
Exploiting
so
evilness for their own games.
I'm just here to enjoy the ride.
Yeah, he's going to be answering questions, but does he have the flair while he's answering questions like I do?
No,
I don't
he
think
really
so.
doesn't. No.
Yeah, he's here, but he's not here. The sunglasses, the disheveled hair.
I don't think Mike Carlson
I'm not impressed.
Anywhere
I am impressed
at any time. He's always on kind of another plane of existence.
The combination of that interview, the fact he's holding a Del Taco cup, makes me think he's taking full advantage of the substances that are legal in our great state of California.
Well, we're going to find out exactly. We'll see what kind of theme music comes out.
I was just going to say, he's kind of like the physical embodiment of Shaggy.
Eric Zipper, whose strengths are Marvel, DC, MCU, DCEU. I think he likes comic book movies.
Yeah,
we're looking at strictly comic books.
See, that's where we're going with
If
that.
you're just comic books, you can't win.
Then you got Mike, the Answer Man Carlson, who just said, "Don't worry about my strengths. I'll prove it in the ring." That's what he said.
You want us to
Not
go
worrying and being happy.
I think we got
You ready to go?
Zip it up, Kristian. Let's get it going.
All right, ladies.
Woo! Let's go.
3 rounds in the Innergeekdom
My favorite division.
Representing the world's finest.
Anybody who comes out to the Justice League animated TV series film gets a standing ovation for me. So I'm just going to stand up real quick here.
He is Eric Super Zip Zipper.
Here comes Super.
Oh! 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 I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Wow. Eternal respect goes to whoever comes out to that theme.
They also did well in the free for all,
and I like that walk. Right, he goes around the favorite chair because he's
just drinks the water so menacingly.
That is a hell of an intro, unless you're Mickey Mouse, who we know does like buttons.
That was great.
Right. And his opponent.
Let's go, Mike.
Representing Don't Worry About It. With a record
Don't worry about
of
it.
0 wins, 1 defeat in the Innergeekdom division, making his return, Mike the Answer Man Carlson.
Here comes Carlson
with a soda in hand.
Yeah. Woo. Let's go, Mike. At Fat Carlson. Hashtag Botanicus.
Absolutely.
Love the sunglasses.
I don't know if you saw those movies. Bernie was actually a corpse.
Yeah, I like
through the majority of those films.
I like the slow walk that he's doing. It's very consistent to his aura.
It's kind of like when you hit a home run.
He does have an aura. That was insane. I loved it.
One of the Innergeekdom, you will hear
even
10
though
questions
Jason
from
Inman did
10
it better in his
different
title
corners
match against
in the world
Donica,
of
but
Geekdom. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question.
Oh, I just
feeling
realized
in round 1. As soon as you hear
that
the
he
question
came out with
asked to the
Riley,
field,
and
please
now they're both
write
in the
down your
Horsemen.
best attempted
Oh,
answer on the
dude.
whiteboard in front of
That
you.
takes on
After
so much
15
more meaning.
nail-biting
Like, I was...
seconds, we will ask you to reveal your answer. Once we say your name,
That's
please show
freaking
your
awesome,
answer
dude.
on the whiteboard to the camera.
It was
At
just
the same time,
it was
you
a hint.
verbalize it.
It was
in
a
the
hint
microphone. I will
to
remind you,
the
gentlemen,
fact
of your 3
that
usages
now we got
of
the 5 horsemen,
JTE
and
rule
Inman
throughout this
and
match, as
Riley
well
are both
as
in it.
challenge. Remember the JTE rule.
I wonder
if
if
sure you heard a
Kristian
question pronounced rightly, or you just need to stretch out
coordinated
your
that,
time
or
to
if
write down
Riley
the question
and
or
Inman
answer it in
coordinated
round 3.
that on purpose,
Please use a JTE
or if that was
rule.
just completely
I want to thank our
coincidental.
patron 2.
Awesome.
1. Mike.
It's Harry.
The answer man says first contact.
That is correct. Zipper.
First contact.
All right, so 1-1.
right,
Here we
so
go.
that's
The
good.
answer man is
I like
correct,
it.
as well as
Okay, so-
Zip. As we get to question 2.
At least surface level
Your
knowledgeable.
next question.
on
This
track.
is from the
That's
world
good.
of color hand is the symbol of Saruman's army.
Ooh, stumped them both.
I would say
hand.
red, because like they're evil and blood.
Crayola, I had the box of
but-
64 when I was a kid. You ever get that high?
I don't
It
even
could
think
be
cops
black,
stab
maybe?
somebody anyway. 5,
But I would say red.
We're
3,
2 questions in.
2. Yeah, exactly. 1. Zip.
Red?
It's incorrect. Mike.
The answer man says black.
Ooh, the answer man is incorrect. It's white. White is the answer.
All right, so. no
Oh,
perfect
I guess
rounds
he is
here
the
today.
white,
Here we go. Next question
wizard or
is
whatever.
in the
And
end-
the Fury? I don't know. I think.
You can't see. It's 2.
Ah,
Hands
I
down.
love that. The
They know
little,
their
I love the
stuff.
affection of the
Let's see how
schmoes.
well
That's
they are
my
versed in the world of Harry
favorite
Potter.
bromance right there.
Your question
Favorite
is
bromance.
simple one. What is Hagrid's first name?
Rubius Hagrid.
The answer man just wrote down Hargold.
No, also incorrect.
Hargold Hagrid?
Tell me what the answer is.
The answer is Rubius.
Mine
Rubius.
sounded right though.
Rubius, I believe that is his brother.
All right.
Mark.
Batman Returns. The Penguin's main mode of transportation is shaped like which animal?
A duck. A rubber ducky, more like. That's
The
a
answer man
freaky movie.
says a ducky.
That's correct. And Zip. Ducky.
I said a seal.
Oh, the answer man goes up 1 here.
Answer man.
Dang.
It's been a while. It's been a
Next
while.
question. Here we go.
Hard to have something float that is shaped
Okay.
like a seal.
He's an all
They're known
comics
as
book guy,
swimmers.
so
Your next
like
question
that's
comes from the world
surprising
of
that his
mixed
first
bag.
miss
This is fun.
or
Close
second
your eyes.
miss.
Could be anything.
Third miss.
Here
is
it
from
is.
that.
Something stinks. Oh wait, Dagnino's in the crowd. 5. Is he?
Can I get a repeat of the
I
question?
didn't know that
Yes.
Dagnino was here. That's good to
According
know.
To
I
2017
like to know when Dagnino
Justice
is in a
League,
match or
what
is like
triggered
is
the
around during a match
reactivation
because you never
of
know
the
what
mother
shenanigans
boxes?
he's gonna pull. Hopefully he starts pulling some
5,
shenanigans because he's falling behind in the
3,
rankings of heel
2,
and manager.
1. Which actor plays Cable in Deadpool 2?
Josh Brolin.
You happy with your cable provider?
No, I'm not.
No, I know because you
I'm not.
texted me.
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't
my
like that they
password.
switched it all up.
Literally once a week I get a text from you
Same,
asking
the
for
same password.
No, it
5.
could be DirecTV now, but it doesn't matter.
We're playing a game here. 3.
Wells Fargo.
Oh, God.
2.
Gosh.
Stop it now. And the answer man.
Answer man says Josh Brolin, and I drew a picture of him with a big gun.
There you go. So
I wish we could see
5-5
it.
here.
been
as we
covered
get
up, but
into
oh, man, I wish we
the
could see it.
10th and final
That would've been a
You
question.
great
would have accepted that
illustration.
without writing Josh Brolin. It looked so much like the actor Josh Brolin.
I know, thank you.
All right,
10 questions. 10 questions. We got a tie game here of 5-5
5-5.
going into
That's not a bad round
number
one.
2. The
That's
answer
like-
man and Super Zip tied up at
I mean,
5 as we get into
if you
round
wanna be a
number 2.
championship
Mark, how does the wheel
contender,
round work?
it is
You gotta be
officially
getting
known
at
as the
least
wheel
7.
round. Yes,
At
Carlson, you
least
have to
7.
spin the wheel around
I
at
mean,
least
Rachel went
once.
perfect
The
last
wheel
Tuesday, so,
has
I mean,
12 slices on it that each correspond
that was a good
to some
match for
corner
her.
of Innergeekdom
I'm excited to
trivia.
see her rip
Once
through
you
this
settle
tournament and
on
face
your
Inman, 'cause
wedge,
that's
you're
my
going to get
dream
asked
Innergeekdom
5
match.
questions.
Question number 2. What is the occupation of the woman that Coulson is seeing according to 2012's The Avengers?
She's a cellist.
There you go. 2 more points.
Wow.
Hey,
How?
Okay. Said he liked the MCU. He ain't lying.
How?
With Bruce out of her life and on the run, who played Betty's love interest, Dr. Leonard Sampson, in The Incredible Hulk?
Ty Burrell.
2 points.
Oh man! All these people answering
Better at MCU
questions
trivia
about
than he is at
the
making
Incredible
Coats
Hulk.
one.
That was the
All
first
right, here's your next
MCU
one.
movie
What is the name of the man
I
that
saw in my
owns
run,
the
and
deli
that was like 2
Peter
years
is a
ago.
regular question here. In Black Panther, what is Killmonger's full American name?
Multiple choice.
Okay.
A.
Okay.
Eric Johnson. B. Eric Jameson. C. Eric Thompson. D. Eric Stevens.
Not making it easy. Bunch of Erics. At least he knows his first name is Eric. I didn't know that. And I've seen it twice.
Can I get the options one more time?
Eric Johnson, Eric Jameson, Eric Thompson, Eric Stevens.
I'm thinking it's Johnson.
Eric Stevens?
For 1 point.
Oh.
Zipper having it. No. That doesn't count. That does not count.
It's got to go around at least once.
Get it back to spin. 2 edges away.
I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't cut that out.
Solid garbage spin.
It's fine.
And heroes. Do you want to stay heroes or you want to spin again?
The villains didn't work out for Knapsack in the Star Wars match, so I'm thinking it's a really broad category. So like,
I just think he wasn't.
That's not something that you want to do necessarily.
Much better.
But then again, if he gets Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, it might be over. I don't know.
Eyeing what he spun. It could be another spinner's choice, Kristian.
That is not.
Ooh, Star Trek.
This is what killed him last time.
And Carlson with that Mickey Mouse jersey looks like a dejected dad at Disneyland.
All right, Star Trek. There we go.
He would be such a great
5
dad.
questions in Star Trek.
Be the coolest dad.
Mr. Carlson.
Tribble.
2
That's
points.
A 2 points.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Good. Hey,
within 3.
keeping it to 3.
Those
Come on, Mike.
From 1 to 17.
Come on, use the power of Botanicus
To
to fuel you.
Here in the world of Innergeekdom.
You can do this.
Your first question is worth 3 points.
Here we go.
Next question
Come on.
is worth 3 points. Your last question
I love Mike.
is worth 5
He's
points.
He's so
There's no
funny.
stealing in round 3 nor a penalty
I
for
love his
missing a
Allstate,
question.
Allstate
Mike
commercial.
Carlson's a favorite, but he
Really
is
good
down
Allstate
3,
commercial.
so
Indiana Jones. What is the name of the goddess the Thuggy cult worship in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Botanicus. This is a hard one.
5.
Because, like, unless you've seen that movie a ton, I wouldn't.
Mara.
That is incorrect. Looking for either Kali or Kalima.
Kalima.
So now in
Oh,
a chance
Kalima.
to tie it.
Yes.
You're thinking of the ride.
Yeah, and in order to tie it here, you have category number 7, which
It's a
is
good ride.
It's a good ride. It's at Disneyland. Carlson has it many times.
Marvel movies is your category in number 7. Marvel movies. What is so now he has to hit his 5 because if he doesn't hit
Come
his
on.
5,
It's over.
if he does not
Done.
hit his 5,
I believe in
it
you.
is over.
I
It'll be a
believe in you.
TKO. All right, Mike, here we go to stay alive. Scores and soundtracks is your final. Game of Thrones composer Ramin Djawadi also composed what MCU score?
There's only like 18
5.
films, so.
4.
Thor: The Dark World.
And
Ah!
winner by way of technical knockout, Eric Super Zip Zipper. Carlson had a nice fight.
Looking for Iron Man.
Looking for Iron Man was the answer.
It's a good guess through
Really?
the Dark World.
Iron
Because it
Man.
was directed by Alan Taylor from
Really?
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
The best dark.
Play the winner of Burnett and Mark Donica. There's so many people that he could play.
I'm excited
Who's
for
he gonna
Burnett
call out? We'll
Donica.
find out in a second.
Like
And for
2
Mike
heels
Carlson, a very
clashing
entertaining
ex
player for
Lions
sure, and he
Den,
does know
Lions
his stuff.
Den,
He's not
like
just a comedian.
Yeah.
So, who?
There doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason to it, so I'm going after the big villain himself. I'm going to take down Kalinowski. He wanted to throw everything into disarray. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's go for it. I'm game.
Sounds like he loves him some chaos.
I like it.
Mike
Ooh.
Carlson.
Are we gonna get a
that
post-credit
was
scene? That would
heartbreaking to
be
watch.
good.
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'd like to declare victory, honestly. As far as I'm concerned, that was a victory. I answered all the questions, and I answered them well. Sure, they may have been wrong, but that doesn't matter to me. That's not what question answering is about to the answer.
That's actually how you win the game, is by giving correct answers.
Well, in my mind, the game is played by saying things in a cool way.
He actually didn't
And
answer
that's
that
what I
one
did.
question,
Say
though.
things in a
So,
very cool way.
kind of
Okay.
didn't live up to his
So,
name in that
round
one
2,
question.
You spun Star Trek.
Yes.
Were you a little frazzled by that?
I love Star Trek. I've watched all the movies. I just apparently am not that fresh on the topic of Star Trek because I needed a lot of multiple choices. So I wasn't scared. I was excited, but a bit rusty.
Okay, and then round 3, obviously, you got hit with some pretty deep cuts.
Yeah, soundtrack, score, composer. Who even pays attention to that?
The Schmoedown.
I guess, but honestly, I think I was kind of screwed again. Because, like, really, this isn't about music. This is about cinema, the actual image. That's the way I consider it.
Well, Mike, you're still very, very loved here by a lot of fans. You're a fan favorite, despite having not won a match yet. What's next for you?
Put me in the main thing. I don't need this Innergeekdom crap anymore. I want to do all the movies that are serious, movies that are musicals. I don't need just a superhero flying around or a Maz Kanata to answer questions. Give me a classic, an Ilya Kazan or a Battleship Potemkin. I guess that's all like Ilya Kazan if I think about it. I'll answer anything. I don't care. Put me in the main one.
I like it.
You know, the main one.
You heard him, Kristian. Put him in the main one. Back to you guys.
Well, how about that? Zip just going straight after it. He's calling out Mike Kalinowski. He wants Kalinowski. If Kalinowski can win and beat Habon, he wants Kalinowski. That's ballsy. You take out the guy who started this whole damn tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Zipper, he came out, and he was just a nice, mild-mannered guy. He was like, hey, let me help you button up your coat there with the use of my handy-dandy mechanism. And then all of a sudden, I saw it when Carlson had to answer the 5-point question. He looked at him with daggers, and he was like, this is my time now. So he's riding that high. That's why he calls out a guy like Kalinowski. That is not a match that I would want any part of.
Well, it made sense in the interview when Mike Carlson didn't even realize that he was here.
No, he did not.
He didn't know he was here.
Somebody should inform him next time.
He thought he was home watching television. But Mike Carlson will be back. He's one of the most popular players we have, and he hasn't won a match yet. So very interested to see where he's going to go. Maybe we'll have him in.
Did I break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most Zipper references in 45 minutes?
Probably, honestly. Like, I don't think anybody else has made
any
Zipper references
as well as the movie
ever.
Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group.
Knapsack!
Mr. Knapsack, Mr. Knapsack.
He's got a Star Wars
Someone
sippy
left
cup.
this for us with like a handwritten letter from a fan or a Patreon supporter or something. Thank you, JP. You part of Take 17, right?
Is it from Kalinowski?
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
He looked more like disgusted than anything, just kind of like, what is this? Like, I don't even need this. Maybe it was him scared. I don't know. I'd like to see Kalinowski get kind of involved with the Lion's Den. That would be really awesome.
It should be noted that 7 of his 11 correct answers came inside the Marvel/MCU universe. If you want to find out other stats about this,
he's really good in that. But see, the thing is, can he survive Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or stuff like that? If he can, then he might be a viable competitor. That was my Schmoedown reaction to Mike Carlson versus Eric Zipper in the Innergeekdom division. Go out and, of course, check out the original video. I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't watched the original video yet. But yeah, I love Innergeekdom. And thank you to Kristian Harloff, who replied to a comment that I did on one of his posts on the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page, and he told me that I should do more reactions. So here it is, Kristian, if you're seeing this. Yeah, so just want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank Kristian Harloff for giving me the inspiration to do some more Schmoedown reactions. If you haven't seen my live event reaction, there's going to be a link to it around at the end of the video. I was in the bottom middle of the Schmoedown live event compilation reaction, so it was at the beginning of it was either the McWeenie and Irwin match or Rachel Cushing's match last week, so it was one of the two. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, because I'm gonna do these as often as I can. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more trailer reactions. Stay tuned for more movie reviews, movie reactions, all that stuff. All the reactions. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!